Don't buy a new water heater. Don't buy a new water heater until you watch this. It's one of the biggest and most expensive decisions a homeowner can make for their plumbing system. Do you stick with the old reliable tank? Or do you upgrade to the new high-efficiency Tankless? Today, we're cutting through all the sales pitches to give you the brutal, honest truth. And stay till the very end, because I'm going to tell you why most plumbers try to charge a whole lot more than they really should. For the homeowner, this video will save you from making a several $1,000 mistake. For the DIYer, we'll cover the real-world installation challenges. And for my fellow plumbers, we're going to talk about how to properly sell and install these systems to have happy customers and avoid callbacks. Now, let's break this down. Let's get the painful part out of the way. First of all is the cost. A standard 50-gallon tank top water heater, probably around $3,000 these days. A tankless system for the same house, that's probably $7,000 to $8,000. Why is there a huge difference? Well, you often need to upgrade your gas line, your venting system, add a dedicated electrical circuit. The unit itself is much more expensive and the labor is far more complex. The big selling point for the tankless is energy savings. And it's true, they are more efficient because they only heat water when you need it. You might save $10 to $20 a month on your gas bill, but here's the math that the salesman won't show you. If you save $20 a month, but spend an extra $3-4 grand to install it, it's gonna take you over 12 years just to break even. Now, for many people, the payback period is longer than the lifespan of the unit. But the good thing is, when it's time to change that unit out, you don't have to redo the vent. You don't have to redo the gas line. You don't have to pull another electrical line. It's already been done. The benefit to go ahead and upgrading to this now is you're setting yourself up for the future, for the life of your house, because now the next water heater, it's almost like plug and play. You disconnect this one, pull it out, put the other one in, hook it back up, and you're good to go after you get the inspection. This is where Tankless really shines for some people. Endless hot water. If you have a large family and everyone showers in the morning, a Tankless is going to be a game changer. But there's a downside people don't talk about. The cold water sandwich, that effect and minimum flow rates, it can take longer to get hot water to your faucet. And it's not really longer, but when you get that cold water sandwich area, you're going to know it. But to be honest, water flows through them about the same. Now, the tankless may slow it down just a little bit because it heats it up as fast as it's being called for. But if you're mounting your water heater in the same place as your tank is, it's going to take about the same amount of time to get to you. And if you just turn the hot on a tiny bit, the unit might not even fire up. You've got to have a minimum flow rate. Now, a tank water heater requires almost no maintenance. You need to flush it every year, but nobody does that anyway. A tankless water heater, especially in areas with hard water, needs to be professionally descaled every year or two. Now, I made a video teaching you how to do that, so it is something that you can do. But this is a service call that can cost a few $100s. If you don't do it, the unit will fail prematurely. And the plumber should be doing a gas load calculation chart to turn in with his inspection to let the inspector know all the gas lines throughout the house are sized properly for this job. This is a hidden cost of ownership that you have to factor in. Now, to be honest, that video that I was talking about, I have so many people comment to me, we flush our own water heater now because of what you show us. I also have so many plumbers reached out and say, dude, you're taking money out of our pocket. Really? Just to flush a water heater? If I can teach people how to do it and it saves them money, I think you're going to be okay. So what's the verdict? A tankless water heater is a luxury performance upgrade. Money-saving investment? Yeah, in the long run. You've got to look at it that way, though. If it takes you a lot to upgrade, the money-saving investment part, guys, if you're going to replace it with a tankless water heater and if you're going to flush it yourself, it could be a really good investment. Because if it does save you $20 a month every single month from now on. I mean, I've lived in my house 25 years. What could that have done for me? So look at it, think about it, and say, hey, this could be a good deal. And especially, like we said, if you've got a lot of people taking showers at the same time. Or I got called to a doctor's house one day. His shower was about as big as this area I'm in. He wanted multiple tanklesses because he wasn't getting the flow. Remember we talked about that earlier? He wanted enough that he could have about 20 gallons a minute flow of hot water. Guys, that's a lot of water, but that's how many shower heads he had. So if you have a high demand household and you want endless hot water and you're willing to pay the premium for the luxury, it's a fantastic product. I love it. I really do. I love the idea of having that unlimited water when you want it. But if you're trying to save money, a modern high efficiency tank heater is almost always the smarter financial choice. If I were building a house from scratch, I'd go, well, that way, because I know how to flush it. And I know that this is going to save me $20 a month, at least every month, for the lifetime of my house. Like I said, I've been in my house 25 years. Think about how much $20 a month would have saved me over 25 years. Not too bad. Enough to pay for a new water heater one time. Guys, it really is kind of nice to have. Now, I told you if you'd hang around, I would tell you why plumbers are trying to charge you more. To be honest, most plumbers are afraid of tankless water heaters. We grew up with these. This is what we've worked on our entire career. Here in the United States, tankless water heaters, 10, 20 years ago? Some of y'all are going to say a lot longer. Okay, they're becoming more popular. Plumbers that don't know about them will literally look at a customer and say, oh my God, this is going to cost you 10 or 12 grand. You're going to have to get the gas company out to upsize your gas meter. We're going to have to put a new relay in. We're going to have to repipe half your house. Or we're going to have to put regulators everywhere. This is going to be a big job. Are you sure you want to spend 10 or 12 grand for a water heater? Why are they telling you that? Because they really don't want to do it. They don't understand that really it's not that complicated. There's a lot of things that a plumber can do to help get you exactly what you want. If this is something that you want, search social media, search Google, find companies in your area that specialize in tankless water heaters. And if you're a plumber and you're not learning everything you can about them, how to specialize in them, how to communicate about them, the right way to sell them, how to do a gas load calculation chart, all the things that you need to know. So guys, at the end of the day, learn about the products you sell. Become a specialist. Learn to talk about them better than anybody else. And then you understand the value. You understand the ease of installation. And you understand why some homeowners want this no matter what. Now, giving honest, unbiased advice like this was the foundation of my business. And it is of this channel. I believe an educated customer is the best customer. If you appreciate getting the real, unfiltered truth without a sales pitch, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It lets me know that you value this kind of content, and it helps us keep making it. We've got a lot of myths to bust and products to test. So thank you for watching. And now that you've picked your water heater, check out this video on the tool that automates water heater flushing. I'll see you in the next one.